Most people wake up and start their day already defeated, not because they are weak, but because they surrender to their emotions the very first minute they open their eyes. They wake up to the sound of the alarm clock, but their soul is still asleep. They wake up to a new day, but carry the same old mood. Tired, frustrated, unmotivated, without purpose. They feel defeated before doing anything. They want to stop before they even start. They barely open their eyes and already think, today is probably going to be just as bad as yesterday. The moment you open your eyes, the battle begins. A silent war inside you between your strongest self and your weakest self. Who wins? It depends on the words you tell yourself in the morning. A weak thought ruins your day. A powerful thought ignites your day. Morning is not just the first moment of your day. It is the launch pad of your life mission. Do you realize that? The way you start your morning determines how you live the rest of your life. If you begin your day by running away, you will live the whole day as a runner. If you begin your day by fighting, you will live the whole day as a warrior. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." So why do you let the outside world shape your mind the moment you wake up? You wake up and scroll through social media, letting other people's lives control your emotions. You wake up and complain, turning yourself into a victim. You wake up and procrastinate, handing control of your day over to weakness. You open your phone before you open your mind. You open social media before you open your heart. You open fear before you open your dreams. And then you wonder why you feel tired, pressured, and lost. Life did not beat you. You surrendered before the day even began. But today, you will do things differently. Today, you will speak powerful words to yourself, words of a warrior, words of someone ready to conquer life. Morning is not a time to escape life. Morning is the time to prepare for battle. Morning is not a time to seek comfort. Morning is the time to awaken the beast inside you. Morning is not the time to watch other people's lives. Morning is the time to build your own. You were not born just to exist. You were born to be unbreakable. Every word you tell yourself in the morning is a brick that builds your strength, a command sent to your mind, a declaration for your entire day. Ask yourself, do you want to start your day as a victim or as a warrior? Do you want to wake up only to repeat old habits or to create a life you can be proud of? Do you want emotions to lead or discipline to command? Do you want to live just another ordinary day or a day worth remembering? The decision lies in every word you say to yourself. Your mind listens to every word, and it will turn what you repeat into reality. If you say, "I am tired," you will feel tired. "I am useless," you will become useless. "I cannot do it," you will never do it. But if you say, "I have power," "I am strong," today is mine. Your mind will place you on the throne of this day. This is not empty motivation. This is the science of the mind. This is the discipline of a warrior. This is the philosophy of the Stoics. A Stoic does not live by emotions. A Stoic commands emotions with strong thoughts. A Stoic does not wish for an easy life. A Stoic trains to become stronger. A Stoic does not wait for motivation. A Stoic creates motivation with daily declarations. Morning is the hour of power, the hour of decisions, the hour of change. What you say to yourself when the sun rises defines who you will be when the sun sets. So from today on, do not start your day with weakness. Do not start your day with fear. Do not start your day with laziness. Do not start your day with complaints. Start your day with the power within you. Start your day with the voice of a warrior. Start your day with bold declarations. You do not need the world to believe in you. You only need you to believe in you. Today you will choose stronger words. Today you will wake up with one declaration: I own this day. And now, get ready for the 10 powerful things you must say to yourself every morning. 10 statements that install the mindset of a warrior. 10 declarations that turn an ordinary day into a victorious one. Let today be the turning point of your life. Declaration 1. I am responsible every morning. Look into the mirror and tell yourself, I am responsible for my life. Do not say it like a casual phrase. Say it as if you are planting a flag at the top of your own mountain. Say it as if you are the only one with the authority to decide who you will become by the time the sun goes down. Because the truth is, no one can live this life for you. No one can suffer for you. No one can succeed for you. No one can solve your problems for you. If you do not take responsibility, your life will be decided by someone else. Most people do not really live, they only react to life. They blame their circumstances. They blame the people around them. They blame the past. They blame their fears. They believe their life is miserable because someone else made it that way. But the Stoics understood one thing clearly: you have no right to demand a better life if you refuse to take responsibility for making it better. Seneca once said, "Freedom begins the moment we take responsibility for ourselves." If you do not take responsibility, you remain a prisoner in your own life. Morning is the easiest time to make excuses. I am tired. I did not sleep enough. I am not in the mood. I will start tomorrow. But those tiny excuses are exactly what destroy your life in the biggest way. You are not defeated by failure. You are defeated by the small, self-limiting thoughts that sneak into your mind each morning, and the fact that you believe them again and again. If you do not stop them, they will stop your life. Responsibility is not a burden. Responsibility is a weapon. It turns you from a victim into a warrior. It turns "I cannot" into "I will find a way." It turns "I am powerless" into "I am in control." A man who takes responsibility does not ask, "Why is this happening to me?" He asks, "What can I do about it?" Fast or slow, much or little, it does not matter. What matters is that you move forward because you choose to act, not because anyone forces you to. You can complain all day, but no complaint will move you forward. You can envy other people's success, but no jealousy will lift you higher. You can wish for someone to appear and help you, but the truth is, everyone has their own battles to fight. If you sit and wait, opportunity will pass you by as if you never existed. Remember this the moment you wake up. No one owes you anything. No one is required to believe in you. No one is obligated to carry your failures. You fall, stand up, you make a mistake, fix it. You fail, start over. No one can stop you from becoming stronger except you. Marcus Aurelius once wrote in Meditations, "If another person cannot make you act against reason, then they cannot make you act against your integrity." In other words, only you can decide whether you will be someone to be proud of or someone to pity, and that decision begins the moment you open your eyes in the morning. So what will you choose, to start your day with weakness or with unshakable determination? Mini action, today's exercise. Write down the single most important thing you must take responsibility for today. Examples: practice an important skill for 1 hour. Complete the hardest task of the day. Train your body for 30 minutes, which is about half an hour. No procrastination, no excuses, no delegating. Finish it before the sun sets. Affirmation: command to lock in your mindset, "I am responsible." Write it down so your mind understands you no longer live as a victim. You have become the ruler of your own life. From today on, when something happens, tell yourself, "It is on me, because of me, and through me everything will change." A warrior does not complain about fate. A warrior transforms fate into purpose, and that warrior is you. Declaration 2. Emotions do not control me. Every morning when you open your eyes, emotions will always come before reason. They hit you like waves from the ocean, faster than you can understand what is happening. You might wake up feeling sad without knowing why. You might feel heavy without knowing from where. You might feel weak without any clear reason. That is the trick of emotions. They do not need a reason to attack you. They just need you to believe they are real. But emotions are not facts. Emotions are signals, not commands. Epictetus said, "Nothing can harm you unless you allow it to." And that is true for every emotion: fear, sadness, disappointment, procrastination, self-hatred. They do not destroy you by themselves. They only become dangerous when you let them drive your actions. The weak let emotions decide their behavior. The strong use action to correct their emotions. That is the difference between someone who lives by instinct and a warrior who lives by discipline. Morning is when weak emotions are strongest. I am tired, stay in bed. I am not in the mood to try today. Let's take it easy for now. You have heard those voices too many times, right? Every time you obey them, you hand over a piece of your power to weakness. Day after day, you become a version of yourself ridden by emotions. You are not lacking strength, you are lacking the determination to resist temporary feelings. Emotions can change in just a few minutes, but the consequences of following weak emotions can last for years. You cannot let one bad mood ruin a great day and then repeat that same mistake thousands of times. Remember this: morning decides the fate of your day, and each day decides the fate of your life. Never hand your destiny over to unstable emotions. Emotions are like wild horses, powerful, wild, and explosive. If you let them lead, they will drag you off a cliff. But if you hold the reins, they will carry you to heights you have never reached before. You do not need to eliminate emotions, you must master them. Not by suppressing them, not by denying them, but by steering them with reason. In the morning, the simple act of getting up when you do not want to is already a victory over weakness. When you step out of bed with determination, you are sending a signal to your mind: I am the commander, not my emotions. Every time you win that battle, you reclaim another piece of territory inside your mind. Little by little, you build unshakable confidence. Confidence in what? Confidence that you can control yourself. That is the most powerful belief a human can ever hold. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself every morning, be alert, the right path always requires effort. Effort is not comfortable, but effort builds strength. Emotions are temporary, but character is eternal. You want a better life? Do not ask, how do I feel today? Ask, what will I do today, no matter how I feel? That is the mindset of someone who cannot be broken. Mini action. Do this right now. Each morning before your feet touch the ground, take 3 slow, deep breaths. Say clearly, I control my emotions. Then stand up immediately. No hesitation, no bargaining with weakness. Body acts, mind follows, emotions shift. Affirmation. Comment to strengthen your discipline. I control my emotion. Write it down to make your mind remember you no longer let emotions decide your future. From today on, you hold that power. You do not need to feel strong to act. You just need to act to become strong. Emotions are guests. You are the host. It is time for the guest to obey the host. Act, fight, master your morning, and you will master your life. Lesson 3, challenges are a gift. No fire, no steel. No challenge, no strong human being. What you avoid the most is exactly what you need the most to become stronger. You fear training because it hurts. That very pain will build your strength. You fear starting the important work. That very beginning will change your life. You fear facing the truth about yourself. That very truth will set you free. Look around you. The easy paths always lead to regret. The hard paths always lead to pride. In the morning, you have 2 choices: the path of weakness, sleep 10 more minutes, make excuses, blame others, hide from problems. You win over your feelings, but you lose at life. The path of the warrior. Get out of bed immediately. Do the hardest thing first. Face your fear. You win over yourself, and you change your life. The path you choose tells the world who you are. Successful people are not fearless. They simply refuse to let fear decide their actions. Big dreams do not come to the weak. Big opportunities do not come to those who fear challenges. The more you run away, the more the challenge will chase you. The more you face it, the more the challenge will make you stronger. The challenge does not block your path. The challenge is the path. Morning is when your willpower is strongest. If you do not use it to defeat the hardest thing, it will fade hour by hour as the day goes on. Look at the habits of the great. They train while others are still asleep. They do the hard work others avoid. They start the day with a small first victory. Because they know this, the first victory unlocks a day full of victories. The first failure pulls the whole day down into the valley. Do not ask, why is this challenge happening to me? Say, good, I am ready to get stronger. Every challenge is a test, and that test is reserved for those who are worthy of a greater reward. Life never takes something from you unless it is preparing you for something better. Be grateful for what causes you pain, because if it does not kill you, it is making you indestructible. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself every morning, you were not born to seek comfort. You were born to do great things. and greatness never travels with comfort. Hardship is destiny's invitation. Will you rise to become worthy of yourself? Mini action practice now. When you wake up, before you touch your phone, write down the single hardest task of the day. Do it first, even if only for 10 to 20 minutes. You will feel an energy you have been missing, the energy of a person who is winning over himself. Affirmation, comment. Now to lock in the warrior mindset. I choose the challenge. Write it down so your mind hears the order. Write it down so weakness knows it has no chance. Write it down so life knows you have truly begun to fight. Every morning challenge is a brick that builds your strongest self. You can avoid the challenge, but you cannot avoid the cost of being weak. No warrior is born from softness. Warriors are forged by fire and pressure, so stand up. Look straight at the hardest thing in front of you and say, "Come here, I am ready to become stronger." Declaration 4. I do not waste time. Morning is when your mind is the clearest, and also when it is easiest to be robbed, not by other people, but by your own unconscious habits. You wake up, you open your phone, you scroll through social media. Just 5 minutes, you tell yourself. But then you lose 30 minutes, 1 hour, even more, and you do not realize you have just thrown a piece of your life into the trash. Seneca said, "You do not lack time. You waste it on things that do not matter." That is not just philosophy, that is a wake-up call. Time is the fairest asset in life. Everyone has 24 hours a day, but successful people turn 24 hours into a weapon, while average people turn 24 hours into excuses. It is not that you do not have time, it is that you are spending time the wrong way. When you procrastinate on the work you fear, the practice you know you need, the dream you deeply want, you are selling your seconds for a cheap price. You will never get back the mornings you have wasted. Morning is not for mindlessness. Morning is for willpower. The moment you wake up, you stand at a fork in the road. Path number 1, mere existence. Scroll the phone, complain about being tired, procrastinate, chase weak emotions, live the whole day like a shadow. Path number 2, intentional living. Act immediately. Practice discipline. Do the most important thing first. Win over yourself in the very first minutes. Live the whole day like a warrior. Every morning is a test. What you choose is what you become. Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, "Do not waste what remains of your life on useless thoughts." Yet you begin the day thinking about what you cannot control, what has no value, what only makes you weaker. You do not lose because you are incapable. You lose because you squander your time. Yet as you remember, money can be earned again. Opportunities can return. But time does not come back. Time is a silent enemy. It never stops. It mocks you with its silence. Every morning, it looks at you and says, "I will pass whether you act or do not act." You act. Time becomes your ally. You procrastinate. Time becomes the killer of your dreams. The more mornings you waste, the deeper you sink into an average life. Do you want to know your future? Do not consult a fortune teller. Look at how you use your mornings. Time-poor people open their phones. Time-rich people open their plans. Time-poor people look for reasons. Time-rich people look for ways. Time-poor people chase comfort. Time-rich people chase goals. Which group are you in? The answer is hidden in the first 10 minutes of your day. Your true value is decided by how you use the moments that other people ignore. 10 more minutes of sleep can destroy an entire day of discipline. 30 more minutes of meaningless videos can sabotage an entire year of potential, and you do not notice it. But the thief of your life is you. This mini action, do this immediately, right after you wake up. Chiki 1, do not touch your phone for the first 60 minutes. 2, write down the 3 most important tasks of the day. 3, start task number 1 for the first 20 to 30 minutes. If you change only this habit, your life will take a completely different turn. Every morning you defeat yourself, you move one step closer to the invincible version of you. Affirmation, commit to yourself right now. I do not waste time. Write it down. Be swift. Be decisive. Give it like an order on the battlefield. Time is the ally of those who act, and time is the enemy of those who delay. Each morning, tell yourself, I will make time respect me, because if you do not use time to build your dream, time will use you to build someone else's dream. Choose the path of the warrior. Take back your morning. Take back your life. Declaration 5. I hold myself to high standards. When you wake up in the morning, the first thing you choose is not your clothes and not your breakfast. It is the standard you will live by today. Will you live like an average person or like someone with high standards? The average person asks, how can I be more comfortable? The person with high standards asks, how can I be better? Those two questions create two completely different lives. High standards are not arrogance, and they are not showing off. High standards are how you treat yourself. If you treat yourself like someone average, you will live an average life. If you treat yourself like a warrior, you will live a life filled with honor. Marcus Aurelius said, demand more from yourself and accept less from others. It is not because you look down on others. It is because you refuse to live beneath your true ability. A person with high standards makes the bed as soon as they wake up, trains even when they do not want to, and keeps promises made to themselves. They do not accept excuses. They do not blame. They do not lower their standards just because others do. High standards mean that even when no one is watching, you still do the right thing. Average people perform well only when eyes are on them. People with high standards perform well because that is who they are. People who fail do not lose because they lack opportunities, and they lose because their standard for action is too low. They want a strong body, but their standard for training is impulsive and inconsistent. They want a great career, but their work standard is just enough to pass. They want a strong mind, but their standard for effort is only when I feel motivated. You cannot live on the mountaintop with the standards of the valley. If you want more, you must become more. Morning is when high standards are most obvious. Do you spring up, or do you roll around for 15 more minutes? Do you drink water or open social media? Do you train or complain? Do you do the hard thing first or avoid it? Do not judge a person by words. Judge them by what they do in the first hour of the day. Warriors do not lie in bed. Warriors charge onto the battlefield the moment they open their eyes. High standards do not require approval from others. High standards carry their own rewards. You become stronger, more confident, more disciplined, and more worthy of respect. The more you raise your standards, the more the world must adjust how it treats you. If you accept little, you will always receive little. If you set high standards, the weak will drift away from you, and the strong will move toward you. That is the law of attraction in life. Seneca wrote, "Do not wish for an easier life. Wish to become better." High standards are not for boasting. They are the shield that protects you from mediocrity. You were not born to blend in with the crowd. You were born to rise above yourself every day. And that begins in the morning, right now, the moment you tell yourself, I have high standards. I live by them. Mini action. Do this tomorrow morning. Make your bed neatly like a soldier. Choose the hardest task and begin with it first. Ask yourself, what would the strongest version of me do right now? Then do exactly that. You do not need perfection, you only need to be higher than yesterday. Affirmation, declare your standard. I always raise my standards. Writing it down is issuing a command to yourself. Writing it down cuts off every excuse to lower the bar. Writing it down begins a life you can be proud of. Your standard is your limit. Raise your standard, and you will raise your entire life. Do not live as if you are weak. Do not live as if you deserve only average. You are the one who decides who you become, and that decision starts with the level you set for yourself. Say it loudly to yourself every morning. I do not accept a life beneath my ability. Declaration 6. No one is coming to save me. Morning is when the truth stands in the open. You have only one person to rely on, and that person is looking at you in the mirror. You can hope, you can expect, you can dream that someone will appear, reach out, and pull you from the dark. But that is a subtle self-deception. No one is coming to save you, not your friends, not your family, not society, not fate, and certainly not random motivation from the internet. If you do not save yourself, you will live as a victim forever. The world is busy with its own pain. No one has time to rescue a person who refuses to walk on their own feet. Others can give you advice, but only you can change. Others can offer an opportunity, but only you can seize it. Others can pull you up once, but if you do not learn how to stand, you will fall at the same place again. Epictetus said, "Do not wait for others to do what you can do for yourself." That is the definition of a free mind. In the morning, you have two choices. You can wait for someone to motivate you, or you can generate motivation through action. One path turns you into a beggar for energy from the outside. The other turns you into a generator of limitless power from within. Winners do not need a push. They push themselves. Every time you wake up and say, "I am sad, I am tired, I do not want to," you hand the steering wheel of your life to weak emotions. Every time you say, "No one understands me, no one helps me," you sign your name on a lifelong victim contract. Ask yourself, do you want pity or do you want respect? Do you want people to rescue you or do you want them to look up to you? No one bends down to lift a person who chooses to lie on the ground. Everyone honors the one who stands up even when the legs are bleeding. There are two kinds of people. The first blames, collapses before circumstances, and lives like a victim. The second takes responsibility, faces circumstances, and lives like a warrior. Warriors do not wait for miracles. Warriors act and create miracles. Warriors do not ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Warriors ask, "What is this teaching me?" No one will rescue you from laziness except you. No one will rescue you from fear except you. No one will rescue you from failure except you. And it is also you who will rescue yourself from mediocrity. That is the most beautiful story a man can write. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, what must be done, do it like a strong human being. Do not wait until you feel ready. Do not wait until you stop being afraid. Do not wait until everything is perfect. Act first. Confidence will follow. Strength will follow. Victory will follow. Morning is the perfect time to remind yourself, I am the only one responsible for this life. No one will live for you. No one will fight for you. No one will craft your destiny for you. So stop waiting. Stop hoping. Stop dreaming that someone will pull you up. Stand up on your own. And once you are standing, walk straight toward your goal. Mini action. Do this tomorrow morning. Write one sentence on paper and post it. Beside your bed, I am the one who saves my life. Read it every morning. Act on it every day. Do not complain. Do not blame. Do not run away. Let the sentence become your life declaration. Affirmation. Declare your strength. Now I save myself. Write it down. To take responsibility for your life. Write it down. To erase every weak excuse. Write it down. To become the master of your destiny. No one can save you from your refusal to act. But the moment you decide to rise, life will open a path for you. Today, declare, if anyone is going to save me, that person is me. Declaration 7. I focus on what I can control. Morning is when your mind is most easily pulled away by anxiety, by fear, by things that have not happened and may never happen. You wake up and immediately think, what if something bad happens today? What if I fail? What if people judge me? Those questions only weaken you because you're worrying about things that are not in your hands. Epictetus revealed the core truth of Stoicism. Some things are within our control. Some things are not. The difference between the weak and the strong lies in where they choose to spend their time and energy. You cannot control what others think of you, the weather today, the past that already happened, whether opportunities appear, who likes you or hates you, whether life is fair, but you can control your mind, your words, your actions, your reactions, the speed at which you move forward, where you invest your time. Just this single list divides the world into two kinds of people, those who are reactive and those who are in command. In the morning, many people start their day angry. Traffic jams, bad weather, annoying calls, negative emails, they let things completely outside their control decide their mood and their energy. That is failure before the day even begins. The Stoic is different. They wake up and tell themselves, I focus on what I can control. They know every real problem begins inside, and every lasting solution also begins inside. And we could ask the right questions in the morning, and you will create the right life. The weak ask, Why did this happen to me? They pour energy into sadness. The strong ask, what can I do about this? They pour energy into action. The weak ask, what do they think of me? They live as shadows of others. The strong ask, what do I think of myself? They live as the master of their own life. You already know what exhausts you the most each day. It is not work. It is not physical tiredness. It is useless worry. Worrying about things you never resolve drains your spirit. Worrying about what others say steals your freedom. Worrying about what has not happened defeats you before you start. Marcus Aurelius wrote, your life is determined by your thoughts, and if your thoughts are misplaced, your life will move in the wrong direction. Imagine a warrior on the battlefield. He is too busy fighting to worry about whether it might rain. You are the same. Morning is the time to focus and prepare for victory, not the time to worry about things that do not move you forward. If something is beyond your control, let it go. If something is within your control, act now. Simple, clear, like a strategist commanding your own life. Mini action, practice tomorrow morning. 1. Draw 2 columns. Column A, what I can control. Column B, what I cannot control. 2. Erase column B from your mind for the entire day. 3. Pour all your energy into column A. Take one immediate small action. Redirect your energy, reshape your destiny. Affirmation, lock in the mindset of ownership. I focus on what I can control. Write it down so your brain receives the order. Write it down so emotions obey reason. Write it down so you are stronger than you were yesterday. In the morning, do not ask, will people treat me well today? Ask, how will I treat life today? If you focus on what you control, nothing can break you. If you let your mind be pulled by what you cannot control, nothing can save you. You are the chooser. You are the commander. You are the one who decides the direction of your life. Say it out loud. I control my mind. I control this day. In Declaration 9, I choose powerful thoughts. The moment you open your eyes, your mind begins to speak. The question is, who is speaking? Is it your strongest self or the weak version trying to pull you down? Here's the danger. Your mind always tells stories that make you weaker, unless you take control. If you do not choose your thoughts, your mind will choose them for you, and it will always choose fear, doubt, worst-case scenarios, hurt ego, negative memories, because your brain was built to protect you from risk, not to lead you to greatness. If you want to win, you must counterattack inside your own mind. Marcus Aurelius wrote, your life is the color of your thoughts. If you choose, I am weak, you will be weak, I cannot do it. You will not do it. Today will be terrible. Your mind will make it terrible. Your mind is a loyal servant. It will do whatever you repeat every day. What you tell it becomes your identity. So be careful with the words you speak to yourself each morning. They are not just words, they are either a curse or a spell. The weak look for stories that let them feel sorry for themselves. The strong choose stories that lift them up. Each morning, you have 2 choices. The victim's thoughts, I am unlucky, I am not enough, I will never make it, lead to a defeated day. The warrior's thoughts, I am getting stronger, I am capable, I move forward every day, lead to a victorious day. You may not control what happens, but you can control the meaning you give to it. And meaning decides destiny. Many people never become great, not because they lack potential, but because they let one small negative thought destroy their entire belief system. Others are better than me. I will never change. I will fail again, like before. A single thought like that is enough to make them give up. The truth is, you do not lose because you cannot. You lose because you believe you cannot. In the morning, negative thoughts are uninvited guests, but you are the host. Will you throw them out or invite them to stay? Remember, the thoughts you choose are the weapons you carry into today's battle. Weak thoughts, you walk in unarmed. Strong thoughts, you are ready to fight. You decide. Marcus Aurelius taught, within you, there's a power always ready to lift you whenever you fall. That power is strong thinking, thoughts that raise you up instead of breaking you, thoughts that spark motivation instead of killing it, thoughts that remind you of your mission instead of your failure. You do not wait for inspiration to think strong thoughts. You think strong thoughts to create inspiration. Mini action, do this tomorrow morning. Step 1. Identify the first negative thought that appears. Step 2. Write it down. Step 3. Transform it into a powerful opposite. Examples: I am tired, I do not want to get up. I am stronger than this feeling. This is too hard. Hard means I'm growing. I'm not good enough. I'm getting better every single day. Change the words and you change your destiny. What you tell your mind, it will turn into your identity. So be careful with the words you speak to yourself in the morning. They are not just words. They are either a curse or spell. The weak search for stories that let them feel sorry for themselves. The strong choose stories that lift them higher. Each morning you have two choices: the victim's thoughts, I am unlucky, I am not good enough, I will never make it, lead to a day of defeat. The warrior's thoughts, I am becoming stronger, I am capable, I move forward every day, lead to a day of pride. You may not control the situation, but you can control the meaning you assign to it. And meaning decides destiny. Do you know why so many people with great potential never rise? Because they allow one small negative thought to destroy their entire belief system. Others are better than me. I will never change. I will fail again, just like before. That single thought is enough to make them quit. The truth is, you do not lose because you cannot. You lose because you believe you cannot. In the morning, negative thoughts are uninvited guests, but you are the host. Will you throw them out or invite them to stay? Remember, the thoughts you choose are the weapons you bring to the battlefield of today. Carry weak thoughts, you walk in unarmed. Carry strong thoughts, you are ready to fight, you decide. Marcus Aurelius taught, within you, there's a power that is always ready to lift you up whenever you fall. That power is strong thinking, thoughts that raise you instead of breaking you, thoughts that ignite motivation instead of killing it, thoughts that remind you of your mission, not your failures. You do not wait for inspiration to think strong thoughts. You think strong thoughts to create inspiration. Mini action, do this tomorrow morning. Step 1. Identify one negative thought that appears first. Step 2. Write it down. Step 3. Transform it into a powerful opposite. Examples: I'm tired, I do not want to get up. I'm stronger than this feeling. This is too hard. Hard means I am growing. I'm not good enough. I am getting better every single day. Change your words and you change your destiny. Affirmation imprinted into your identity. I choose powerful thoughts. Write it down so your mind understands. You no longer let negative thoughts rule you. You are the one who commands the voice inside your head. You cannot live a powerful life if you still hold on to weak thoughts. Fix the world inside and you will transform the world outside. In the morning, instead of asking him, how bad will today be, declare, today I will use the power of my mind to create what I desire. Strong thoughts, strong actions, strong results. That is your new destiny. Declaration 10. Today I live like a warrior. Every morning, life lays two roles before you, the runner or the warrior. The runner goes to bed with dreams, but wakes up with excuses. The warrior goes to bed with goals and wakes up with discipline. A warrior does not run from life. A warrior charges into life with eyes wide open. They know that weakness is a comfortable trap and strength is a path full of thorns, but only the thorn path leads to the mountaintop. A Stoic does not complain to fate. A Stoic negotiates with action. A Stoic does not pray for an easier life. A Stoic trains to carry heavier loads. A Stoic does not live in fear. A Stoic lives with courage in the face of difficulty. Today, you do not step into the world as a victim. You step out as a Stoic warrior, calm as still water, solid as forged steel, and ready like a lion awakened. Napoleon once said, "A warrior is someone who knows he might lose, but fights anyway." No one guarantees you will win today. No one promises it will be easy, but the warrior does not need guarantees. The warrior controls what can be controlled. The mind, the action, the effort to move forward. Results are rewards. Fighting is duty. Inside you, there are two voices. One whispers, rest a little longer, do not push yourself. The other shouts, get up, we have work to do. Which voice wins depends on your choice, and that choice defines who you are in this life. The warrior does not ask, Do I feel like it? The warrior asks, what must I do? And they do it. Tired or not, hurt or not, in a bad mood or not, they act because that is who they are. Discipline is not a chain. Discipline is a sword. You use it to cut off weakness, slash through procrastination, protect your purpose. If you wait for motivation to live like a warrior, you will wait forever in defeat. Warriors do not rely on motivation. Warriors live by duty. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself every morning, the best thing to do is to do what is right, not what's easy, not what's fun, not what's popular, what's right. Because a warrior knows that their honor does not come from others. It comes from the respect they have for themselves. Morning is the time to remind yourself, I have a mission. I have a purpose. I have a dignity to protect. I do not allow fear to steer my steps. I do not allow laziness to win. I do not allow mediocrity to define who I am. Today, I fight for the life I want. Even if it hurts, even if it is hard, even if no one understands, because I know I was born to be strong. Mini action, do this tomorrow morning. 1. When the alarm rings, stand up immediately. 2. Breathe deep, lift your head and say, I am a warrior. 3. Take one bold action before noon. Do a heavy training session. Tackle the hardest task of the day. Finish the commitment you have been avoiding. You do not need to win the whole war, you only need to win the first battle of the day. Affirmation, etch your identity, I am my own warrior. Write it to wake up your backbone. Write it to choke out fear. Write it to begin an invincible day. Remember, armor does not make a warrior. A sword does not make a warrior. A heart that refuses to surrender makes a warrior. Today, you step out not to merely exist, but to fight. Today, you live like a warrior. And a warrior never retreats. Part 3, Climax, Memento Mori. Remember you will die. There is one truth you cannot outrun. You will die, maybe in 50 years, maybe in 10 years, maybe tomorrow. You do not know. No one knows. Have you ever truly considered this? That there will be one morning when you open your eyes for the last time. One last time you hear birds sing. One last time you feel the sun. One last time you are alive. But the scariest thing is not death itself. The scariest thing is reaching death and realizing you never really lived. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself each day, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Have you lived in a way that is worthy, or have you merely extended your existence? How many mornings have you wasted by curling up in your fatigue? How many opportunities have you let pass because of a small fear in your head? How many dreams have you killed with the words, I will do it tomorrow? What if tomorrow does not come? Can you look back and feel proud of how you lived each day? Or will you choke on regret for the things you never did? Memento Mori is not a threat. It is a wake-up call. It tells you, do not procrastinate. Do not wait for inspiration. Do not live the life others want you to live. Do not waste time on things that do not matter. It reminds you that every morning you wake up is a privilege, a gift many people no longer have. Some went to sleep last night and will never wake again. But you did. You still get to live. You still get to fight. You still get to make things right. You still get to choose. Again, you still have time, but not as much as you think. Ask yourself right now, if today were the last day, have I lived strong enough? If the answer is no, then you already know what to do. Stop being afraid. Stop delaying. Stop being a servant to weak emotions. Live like a human being who knows he will die. Only then will you truly live. Let every morning become your first battle and your first victory of the day. Do not let the last day of your life be the day you finally begin to regret. Live today as if life is watching you and deciding whether you deserve tomorrow. Memento Mori. Remember that you will die, so that every moment you live gains value. Part 4, Closing, A New Identity, Stoic Rise. If you have listened this far, it means there is a power inside you that wants to wake up. You are no longer the old version of yourself. You are no longer the person who only hopes and waits for luck. You are no longer a victim of emotion, procrastination, or fear. From this day forward, you officially step into a new identity, a warrior who forges his own destiny. No one handed you that power. You claimed it yourself with the words you speak to yourself each morning. You now know where responsibility belongs. You now know where control lives. You now know that challenges are not enemies. They are teachers. You understand that time is the ultimate asset. You have learned to raise your standards. You have accepted this truth. If anyone is going to save you, it is you. You have begun to train the mind of an unbreakable warrior. You have chosen strong thoughts over weak ones. You have stood tall in the harshness of life. And most important of all, you have decided to live, not to exist, but to live with purpose. Identity shift, the rite of transformation. Place your hand over your heart and repeat, I own my morning, I own my destiny, I am the Stoic Rise warrior. Say it not for show, say it not for noise, say it like an oath of honor, because from the moment you declare it, you will live according to what you have sworn. The Stoic Rise Warrior's Creed. I always move forward even slowly. I do not wait for inspiration, I create it. I do not wait for miracles, I create them. I defeat myself before I defeat the world. I treat life with respect and discipline. I never lower the standard. I fight for the better version of myself every day. This is not a philosophy to hear. This is a strategy to live. Commitment right. Comment. To begin the journey. To connect with the Stoic Rise Warrior community on YouTube, leave a comment. I will live like a warrior. That is the marker of a new chapter in your life, the flag you plant in the ground to declare your ownership, the first step on the road to becoming who you were born to be. Final call to action. Join the Stoic Rise Legion. If you're ready to turn these powerful things to tell yourself into powerful actions in real life, press subscribe, join the channel, like, tell the algorithm you value this training. Turn on notifications so you do not miss the next session. Stoic Rise is not a place for empty talk. It is a forge for real warriors. Last reminder, remember, no one stands between you and your best self, except you. Tomorrow you will wake up again, and the choice will appear in warrior or victim. But now you already know the answer. Warriors do not retreat. Warriors do not quit. Warriors always rise. Welcome to Stoic Rise. Your new journey begins today.